Yes, we've also been out in the forest this year, and we've been asked to put together a video highlighting some of the filming we've been doing this year. We are proud to present Rally 2000. A warm welcome to Rally 2000, where we start the year at Rushmore Arena for the Beginning in Motorsport weekend, which was held back in February. Motor clubs from all over the south of England were in attendance and were signing up new members and of course promoting various championships. We caught up with a spokesman from Bournemouth and District Car Club. We're speaking to Rob Dance from Bournemouth and District Car Club. Rob, how easy is it to actually join a club like yours?
Well, it's just simply filling a form in and paying the money. The club is very much into organising clubman motorsport as opposed to the very expensive motorsport that a lot of people get involved with. Clubman motorsport is like auto testing, stage rallies, the basic stage rallies, night scatters and other navigational things that you can do in your ordinary road car rather than having some very expensive competition car.
And do you meet weekly or monthly or anything like that?
The club meets every Monday night at just outside Christchurch in Dorset. We've got a membership of about 200 members or average during the year, of which perhaps half the members turn up on Monday nights. So it's a very busy club.
While the clubs were busy promoting, the venue also offered a special stage where crews could test their vehicles before embarking on the season ahead, plus where drivers and co-drivers could get to know each other without the pressure of competition. Barry Guess, event organiser, explains how the event originated. Talking to Barry Guess now, beginning in motorsport, Barry, where did it all start?
It actually started as a very silly idea, a conversation between myself and a guy called Mark Welch when we were down here looking at the venue for the potential for running a charity event for Wessex Cancer Trust. And over the course of, shall we say, the next few lunchtimes when I was out walking my dog, we looked at the venue, looked at Pegasus Village, looked at Rushmore Arena and thought what a super place it would be to promote motorsport. From there it has literally snowballed. It started off, well, let's just get down a couple of cars and perhaps throw them around the arena and let people see it, and then we started to get on to the idea of having clubs to come down to promote their own motor clubs and their involvement in motorsport, get them to meet the competitors and the like, and as I say, it's just snowballed from there, and today I think really it's just been an unmitigated success.
So an ideal start to the year, and as we mentioned earlier, championships were also being promoted, which takes us nicely onto the first round of the ACSMC Championships, Avon Park in Bournemouth. March 2000 saw the Presto Prince Stages held at Avon Park. The event was organised by Bournemouth and District Car Club. and boasted a high level of entries, 45% of which were championship registered.
Morning Adrian, welcome to Avon Park. You've obviously been down here before. Do you enjoy this one?
Yeah, this is my favourite venue. It's brilliant. Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
yeah, I can't wait.
What's your plan of action today then?
Well, normally I'll take it steady on the first couple of stages, but I've decided that I'm just going to go balls out straight away. Because, yeah.
Well, we'll catch up with you later on and see how you're getting on. All right,
Yeah.
thanks very
Cheers
much.
then. Bye.
The first stage saw the Furslings in their Escort Cosworth a full 10 seconds clear of Rook and Sorensen, who were using this event as part of an ongoing development programme for their Puma Cosworth, but Rook was soon to retire due to a holed piston. An interesting battle was unfolding between the Darians of Mark and Rob Lane and Mark and Jeremy Straker. However, a spin on one stage cost Straker any real chance of keeping up with the leaders. The lanes were now flying and set a number of fastest stage times, leaving the Furslings just 12 seconds ahead before the lunch halt.
Hi.
Hi, after stage 5, how's it going?
Fine.
Yeah.
Bit over exuberant this morning, got a bit wound up, but
Hit a few barrels.
we were ashamed Terry and that's out because we were having a good little tussle with Terry and that. But in saying that, it's Darien territory, isn't it? But we're thoroughly, enjoying it
Good.
and getting it together a little bit. But yeah,
Which bits
I'm
do you
enjoying the
enjoy?
car.
Which bits do you enjoy most?
the flat out bits and the straight line.
Duncan Holder was having fun in the awesome SDI Rover, despite this spin which cost him valuable time. The Owen brothers have swapped their Pinto Power for a 1600 Cosworth and were having an entertaining drive. Bernard Roper and new wife Karen normally don't have much luck here at Avon Park, but they were having a trouble-free day. Mark Straker was very pleased to finish third overall, as this was his first event in this car.
Congratulations, third overall. How did the day go?
Better than expected, really. It's my first event in the car, and it's going to take a while longer, probably another 2 or 3 events to get totally happy with the gearbox because it's a bit different from what I'm used to. But I'm very happy. The car's been reliable. We haven't had to put a spanner on it all day, and I couldn't ask for much more, really. Third overall.
A nail-biting last stage saw an incredible drive from the Darien crew, which saw them win the event by an amazing 1 second.
There wasn't much in it on the last going to the last stage, was there?
Not a lot left in it, no. So down to 1 second.
Really?
So there we are. Good result.
Very good. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, excellent.
Next round, long cross. April 2000 saw the NEM Petroleum Stages organised by Sutton and Cheam Motor Club. A full entry of 86 competitors were at this demanding Surrey venue, one being Trevor Martin, who was supposed to be in his Peugeot 106.
Morning, Trevor. Welcome to Longcross. You're back in the Escort. What's the story about that?
Well, we were going to bring the Peugeot 106 to this round and do some more testing in it, but we actually rolled it at the Granite City last weekend.
Oh dear. How did that happen?
Well, it's just slightly too quick into fourth gear left-hand corner and just slid off a little bit wide into the ditch, caught the bank and landed it on its roof. So we'll be reshelling that in the next few weeks. But we thought we'd come out in the Escort, make sure we get out and on the pace still.
Dave Jacobs set the fastest time on stage 1, but he had a spin on the next stage which allowed Mark Straker to move ahead. However, Straker couldn't relax as Jacobs hit back with some more fastest times. Simon Major was having fun testing the new Puma, which was his prize for winning the KA Championship. The lanes were slightly off the pace and a puncture on a later stage cost him a further 30 seconds. Also off the pace were the Slater brothers.
Mark, after stage 7, how's things going?
Fairly well. We had problems on stage 1. We thought we'd cheat and go out on slicks and everyone else was on wets. We thought we might pick up a few seconds there, but unfortunately it went wrong. We dropped about 20 seconds, I think. We've had a couple of moments on stage 3, we had a moment on stage 4, and we just dropped a couple of seconds on stage 6 as well with a spin.
Do you know what your position is at the moment?
I believe it's either 4th or 5th, somewhere around there.
The lanes were now fighting back, but Paul Shelmerdine seemed to be having trouble.
How's it going out there?
Not good. No, we had some fuel pump problems on that stage, and on the first lap we just had intermittent power all the time. Switched over to the second pump and second lap was fine, but we lost a bit of time there.
Do you know what your position is at the moment?
I think we were 3rd going into that one. Dave Jacobs is on a mission. He's looking for a win, and Mark Straker's flying in the new Darien. So,
Yes, Straker was flying, but he had gearbox trouble over the last 3 stages, which saw Jacobs win the event by 16 seconds. The championship was now taking shape. Here are the leading positions after 2 rounds. We're back at Longcross for the next round.
And a warm welcome to the Brook Motorsport stages organised by Craven Motor Club back in May 2000. Let's see how some of the championship contenders fared in this event.
Morning, Charlie. Welcome to Longcross. Everything all right with the car?
Yeah, smashing, thanks. Yeah, it's ready to go. It's a bit of a warm day this morning, so I have to get the wets off and get some slicks on, I think.
What was your position last time you were down here last month?
We were 16th overall, first in class.
Very good.
So old Winnie did us proud.
So who are you up against in your class today? Who's your main rival?
Dina Goodwin and Ben Jeffries just next door. So we're going to be giving it some stick today, so and get some championship points on both counts.
Maximum points then for Charlie here last month, but he was forced to retire early on this event. Colin Billings was another casualty. He rolled the Golf on a later stage. Despite losing time with this incident, Steve Colville and Fiona Thornton went on to win Class C. Trevor Martin and Dave Henderson went on to win their class, even with the odd distraction. And after a third in class in Avon Park and again here last month, Nigel Killaby and Colin Watson scored their first class win of the season. One of the favourites to win the event were Mark and Nick Slater, but they had an off on stage 2, which finished their day. Rob and Mark Lane were hot favourites to win the day, but fuel starvation ruled them out of contention. The rapid Peugeot 306 of Ben and Simon Howlett finished third overall. Second overall, the 2.1 Nova of Sean Middleton and Craig Bull. And a lead of over 2 minutes saw Harvey Gibbs and Neil Chambers win the event in their Escort Cosworth. The next event on the calendar was the Abingdon Carnival, held back in June 2000. Organised by the Farnborough District and Sutton and Cheam Motor Clubs, this was to be a 2-day affair, with the Saturday Sprint and the Sunday Stage Rally. A capacity 100 car entry for this event. Past winner Andy Blair with co-driver John Atherton running number 1. Another past winner, Mark Welsh. He was out in the new Escort. This was only the second event for Mark in this car following his accident in late '99. Mark Lane with a different co-driver Ian Carthew. They were quickest over the first 2 stages, 4 seconds in front of Andy Blair. And that was the scene for the rest of the day, with Lane and Blair swapping fastest stage times. But then disaster struck. An engine fire on stage 8 and it was all over for the Darien crew. That left Andy Blair to win the event by over 2 minutes in front of second placed Chris Davis and Brandon Parker. Tony Giannetta and Lee Carter had a good day. They finished 3rd overall. And Mark Welsh was getting used to left-hand drive, 4th overall for his new Escort Cosworth. Back to the championship, Colin Early and Paul Hollingham scored a maximum 20 points with a win in Class C. And another 20 points for Trevor Martin and Dave Henderson in Class B. £20 points apiece for Jersey's Stuart and Teresa Fossey, who also received the award for highest Rally 2000 contenders with 10th overall. The May brothers picking up 17 points each in Class C. Colin Billings with a restored Golf after that roll at Longcross, picking up 10 points. Eastbourne's Andrew Coley and Tim Slattery picking up 17 points. £17 points for Rob Reynolds and Alan Collier, Class A. After 2 non-finishes, 20 points for Richard Mitchell and James Morrie. And lastly, Bournemouth's Bob Bailey, 12 points, and Darren Levers, 14 points, takes us on to look at the leading positions after 5 rounds. Round 6, the Fat Albert stages. Keyville Airfield was the venue for this event, jointly organised by the Tavern Motor Club and the RAF's MSA. This was to be a very hot, dry and dusty one for our contenders. We spoke to Dina Goodwin and Mike Dragonin before the action started.
Morning, Dina. Welcome to Keyville. I understand you haven't been here before.
No, first time, so got to go for it first off the start. So
Have you heard much about the event?
It's fast in a lot of places, bit of gravel over the back, I think, but mainly long straights. So
that's your plan of action today. Go for it straight away.
Yeah, was running like second in the championship, so I've just got to keep going and hopefully get a finish and a good result.
So the car's all set up and ready to go for you?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so we had a few brake problems before we came over yesterday, but touch wood, it's all sorted now. Yeah, so.
Good. Morning, Mike. Welcome to Keyville. Have you been
Good morning.
Here before?
Yes, we have. We came last year. Very enjoyable. Yeah, very enjoyable. Good fun. We finished second last year with a dead heat on the stage times. Never having been here before, we suffered on the first stage, getting to know the place and sweeping the gravel and all that sort of thing, but got it back through the rest of the day and had a great day's fun. Yeah.
I heard it's pretty fast out there.
Very quick, yeah, very quick, yeah. We gear the car for about 135, so hopefully it'll be enough.
So what's your plan of action today then?
Flat out.
Right from the beginning?
Oh, I think it's got to be, really. I mean, club events now, I think, are probably as competitive as any of them, really, and you know, there's obviously some quick people with us, so hopefully we'll have a good day's fun. At the end of the day, it's just having a good day out that we're really interested in.
Good. Well, I hope you do enjoy yourself. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thanks very much.
So it was Mike Dragonin and co-driver Neil Gould that were first out on stage. But it was the 6R4 of John Indry and Dave Engwell that was flying, and after 2 stages they were already 12 seconds in front of the Darien.
Hello John, how's it going after stage 2?
Yeah, I think we're winning, which is good. We're playing about with the anti-roll bars though, but I think it's so dirty out there, no one's getting any grip. We're sliding about. We took the anti-roll bars off, so we were better on the loose stuff, but then on the fast stuff it's all over the shop, so you pays your money, you takes your chance. We've got a problem now, it's jumping out of second gear, so we're just about to drain the gearbox oil and see if any big lumps come out.
Long stages out there, aren't they?
Yeah, lovely. What you need is a 3-litre engine behind your back and the sun beating down, that makes it great. But
The Fursulands were also in attendance, but we were expecting them to be in their Escort Cosworth.
Steve, forgive me if I'm wrong, but this doesn't look like an Escort.
No, we vowed we would go back to a 6R4. The opportunity come along for this one. I wonder why, because the Escort's much easier to drive.
The Brocklebanks in their Fiesta Cosworth were lying 4th, but they were already 30 seconds behind the leading 3. Stage 3, and the wrong choice of tyre pressures resulted in a spin later in this stage, which cost Dragonin over 10 seconds. Stage 3 was also unlucky for the Fursulands. They were to pull over and retire with camshaft problems. With Dragonin breaking a wheel on stage 6, Indry was left to set fastest times and he went on to win the event. A full 2 minutes behind and in second place were the Brocklebanks. And Peter and Tim Stojanov in their 2.5 litre Escort were 3rd overall. Championship leaders Colville and Thornton scored 20 points each with 5th overall and 1st in Class C. Young gun Wilf Jones scoring a valuable 17 points with 2nd in Class C. And another maximum 20 apiece for Mitchell and Murray in Class A. Second in class and 17 points for Dina Goodwin and Matt Mannings in Class B. $20 points each for Martin and Henderson, winners of Class B. And to see the concentration needed to get round these Keevil stages, we're on board with Martin and Henderson. Our next stop, we're back at Avon Park. September 2000, and we're back at Avon Park for Bournemouth and District's second event of the year. And while the unsung heroes were getting ready to take up their positions on stage, we spoke to Andy Rowe.
Morning, Andy. Welcome to Avon Park. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, it's the third event for a brand new car for us, so a lot to learn today as well.
We saw you out in Abingdon in the Honda. How did it go?
It was disappointing, really. It was pretty slow for us. It was first time out with the car, and we hadn't really, I guess, worked enough on the engine. So it was disappointing. But we've done some modifications now, so it screams now.
So what's your plan of action today? You're going to go out for it first of all, or take it easy?
Go for it straight away.
And what are you hoping for today? What results?
A good class finish and the car in one piece, I think. That's what we really got to try and get to.
Well, this event always attracts a good entry, with quite a few crews coming over from Jersey, who use this as a shakedown for their home rally.
Morning, Kenny. Welcome to Avon Park. Everything set up and ready to go?
Yeah, hope so. Yeah.
Car all going okay?
Yeah, it's the first time I'm using it, so hopefully everything's going to stay together. Yeah.
I understand you're doing Jersey later on in the year.
Yes. That's why we're going to try and keep it straight today and just test really, and make sure everything works and hangs together, and then we got Jersey.
So are you looking for any particular results at all today?
Just to finish would be nice, and nothing to happen to the car really.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks for talking to us. Thank you.
We also caught up with a confident Mark Straker.
Morning. Not so bad. You?
Yes, I'm okay.
Got time for a quick chat?
Oh, God.
Always.
It's faithful at the beginning of the day, isn't it?
No, not at all. Not at all. Everything all right?
Yeah, it's not bad. What do you want me to say?
You looking forward to it?
Yes, I am. I was here in March, obviously, and came third to Steve and the Lane brothers, and the Lanes aren't here today, so the plan's the big one. So we'll see.
Is the car set up all ready to go?
Yes, yeah, I've had some problems with the gearbox a couple of weeks ago up in Wales, but they're all sorted now. And yeah, it's ready.
So you're looking for a really good result today?
The best, yeah, hopefully.
I'm sure you're
we'll see.
First away was Steve and Yvonne Furzeland, back in their 6R4. But they were 3 seconds behind the Evo 4 of Andy Bay and Jason Appling on stage 1. but then the confident Mark Straker and Alison Orchard were 12 seconds faster than they. The Furzelans tried to catch Straker and even matched his first stage time. So Straker went 3 seconds faster. Steve tried harder, but the gap was getting bigger between the two.
Hi there.
Hiya, how's it going?
All right, we're having a good, not a bad day. Young Mr. Straker's going very, very well. Had a problem this morning, oiled up with one of the plugs, but the car is now going well. Losing lots of water, me and the car, but it's a storm-proof event, going well. And look at the weather.
Jeff Bennett and Andy Vey were contesting 3rd and 4th positions, and Bennett had a scare on stage 3 when he momentarily lost his brakes. After stage 4, Vey was just behind Bennett on the leaderboard.
Hi Andy, how's things going with the car?
Very well, we've had no problems all day, which has been good. A couple of dodgy moments, oil all over the track, but managed to keep it together. Desperately trying to catch Jeff Bennett at the moment, and I fixed his car earlier this week, and he's beaten me, so we're going to try and make up a few seconds to get out there back into 3rd place, and I'll be happy with that then. Very good.
Steve Colville and Fiona Thornton remained top of the championship with another 5th overall and 1st in Class C. Stuart and Teresa Fossey were 4th overall and 1st in Class D, giving them another 20 points each. Andy Vey and Jason Applin moved up to 3rd overall, and Jeff and Matthew Bennett moved up to 2nd overall after the Furzelans engine blew on stage 8. And 1st overall, Mark Straker and Alison Orchard after an amazing 8 out of 8 fastest stage time. Elsewhere in the championship, Jersey's Kevin and Sue Fossey won Class B. And with Trevor Martin and Dave Henderson in Belgium for a round of the Super 106 Cup, Dina Goodwin and Matt Mannings took advantage, scoring points which put them 2nd in Class B in the championship table. And despite this slip-up, Vanessa Steele was 3rd in Class A, which puts her back into 3rd in class in the championship. And Bob Bailey holding on to 2nd in Class A with 15 points. Richard Mitchell and James Murray scoring another 20 points with a win in Class A. Colin Billings with the freshly painted Golf remains 2nd in Class C. And Nigel Killaby and Colin Watson with another class win, which keeps them top of Class E. Next stop, the Spotted Dick and Custard stages. We're back at Longcross for this popular event organised by Sevenoaks and District Car Club. This was to be used as an official round of the championship following the cancellation of the bomb-along stages, and a few surprises were in store. Steve Colville and Fiona Thornton were hoping for 20 points. We saw them on stage 2, but on the start line of stage 3 there was a bang, the diff had gone, no points. Trevor Martin and Dave Henderson were also hoping for 20 points, but they didn't go further than stage 1. Clutch trouble, no points. Dina Goodwin and Matt Mannings were second in Class B. Charlie Rees was flying, he took the win in Class B. Jeremy Straker scoring 17 points. The now consistent Wilf Jones scoring another 13 points here in Class C. Another 17 points and a confident wave from Richard Mitchell. But it was Rob Reynolds and Alan Collier who won Class A. And Nigel Killaby scored another 15 points in Class E, and he cannot be caught now, so he secures the class win in the championship. And in only the second event for this car, Paul King and Paul Hollingham were second overall. And first overall, Dave Jacobs and Andy Willis in the 6R4. So here are the leading positions in the championship after 10 rounds. Colin Watson has it all sewn up in Class E, and a late run from Dave Watson sees him top Class D. But with only one round to go, it's a 3-horse race between Fiona Thornton, Dave Henderson and James Morrie for the title of top co-driver. On to the drivers. Nigel Killaby, as we've said before, has it all wrapped up in Class E. Mark Straker amazingly has Class D sewn up after only 3 scoring rounds. Steve Colville must be well disappointed after the non-finish at the Spotted Dick and Custard, and also a non-finish after a roll at the Solent stages. He now has no chance of the title, but he can help co-driver Fiona Thornton score some more points. But if you look at the top of Class B and the top of Class A, you'll see it's a 2-horse race. After a long, hard season, it's gone to the wire. It's all down to the last round.
Richard, last round of the season, have you had a good year?
Yeah, it's been good so far. We started off with a couple of no finishes, but ever since then it's been going well. Had some good battles for the year with different people in class, and had a good year. It's been good.
So what are your plan of actions today then?
I think we've got to finish first or second in championship in our class, so it's a little bit of pressure on there. So that's as long as Trevor comes first, I believe. So yeah.
The car already and set up, ready to go?
Yeah, I've got a couple of little helpers with me today, so makes a change because we normally do it on our own. It's just me and James as our own service crew, so I thought I'd invite a few people along to help, especially if it rains later. So.
Last round, Trevor, you had a good season?
Yeah, the season's been very good really. Learned a lot about the car, the team's been working very well, and we've got some quite good chance to win the championship.
What's your plan of action today then?
Just do our best. We've got to win our class. Unfortunately, we can't really do much about anyone else's points. We've just got to win our class. I think Mitchell's got to come at least third or above. So hopefully it'll all work out and everyone have a good day, no mechanical problems, and so best man gets to win.
Lovely. Thanks so much, Trevor. Thank you.
Thanks.
So this is it, the last round. We're back at Longcross for Oxford Motor Club's Carfax stages. And with the event being held in December, the track often gives the crew something to think about. A blistering start for Trevor and co-driver Dave Henderson in the 106. At one point on stage 1 they caught up with an earlier Evo 5, but they were finding the track a bit slippery in places. And on stage 2 they suffered a puncture after clipping a concrete block. Confident thumbs up there from Richard Mitchell. Another thing about this event is that the last few stages are run in the dark, and Richard hasn't competed in the dark before. And Richard and co-driver James Morrie also reporting slippery conditions, and they were taking things fairly easy to start with. But let's have a quick reminder of the co-drivers' positions. As it stands, James just needs a good finish to win the championship overall. But if the Nova didn't finish, then Dave Henderson could leapfrog James to the top of the championship. And let's not forget Steve Colville's co-driver, Fiona Thornton. If James and Dave didn't finish, Fiona could win the championship. But it looked as though they were having more bad luck.
Brakes have gone. No liquid.
And even with Jim Morris on the case, it looked like the pair would have to do the rest of the event with no rear brakes. The Peugeot crew, meanwhile, was still finding the track a little bit slippery and had just witnessed an Evo 5 crash into the wall. The Nova crew had a couple of moments on the Snake, one involving their championship rivals.
Richard, how's things going?
Yeah, not too bad. It's quite slippery out there, and we're keeping the car going, trying to make sure that we've got enough spares and things on just in case anything goes wrong. We've done 5 stages now. The last stage, Trevor called us up actually through the Snake. Coming out of the Snake, I had a look in my mirror to see where he was, and I thought, oh, he's gone. But then it just suddenly appeared up the inside, so it's quite fortunate. A bit of a close moment there, but he was off and gone. So, but we're keeping it on the road. And
Is the car all right? Everything all right with the car?
yeah, everything's all right with the car. We've been keeping a close eye on our main 2 competitors in championship, and it look like we're in the lead of them 2 at the moment. I don't know where we are in class, but again, it's down to the championship. So yes, everything's going okay.
Only a few more stages left, so we'll see how things go.
5 more stages, and some in the dark. So I've never done dark, so we'll see.
How's it going, Trevor?
Really well, Tina. The first stage we set a really good stage time. Unfortunately, the second stage we had to try and get by someone in the Snake, clip one of the concrete blocks and got a puncture. But we only dropped 6 seconds from the stage 2 to stage 1, so not too much time lost. A little bit of disadvantage really in the class doing that. Stage 3 and 4, very good really, quite quick and consistent. Met a car on the split which was quite exciting, didn't know which side of the cones he wanted to really be on. And stage 5 we just, I think, caught the chap that we're chasing for the championship in the Snake Pass, so that was quite interesting. Some interesting angles we saw him at trying to get by. I don't really think he'd seen us in the mirrors, unfortunately, so hopefully he'll be a bit more aware for the next run through.
Is it still quite slippery out there?
Very slippery, yeah. There is a dry line now that you can stay on, which is the quickest line of all, but once you're off it, you're along for the ride a little bit, so you've got to be a bit sensible about it, though you've got to push quite hard for the championship.
So what are you going to do for the rest of the stages?
Just go as I am, really. I'm quite relaxed. I don't feel I'm taking any more chances than I normally would. I think the conditions are probably worsen up as the day goes on. Traditionally, that's how it happens at long course. So hopefully no dramas, and we should be on for a good result.
But it wasn't to be. Drama on stage 6 and another puncture. And as it was early into the stage, they decided to stop and change the wheel. But by the time they'd stopped, the flailing tyre had ripped into the wiring loom. Minutes went by before a repair saw the car start again, but it was too late. They were out of time.
Tops that night.
Now, young man.
What happened, Trevor?
We clipped a cone, unbelievably, and punctured a tyre. We decided to carry on, and the wheel started to break up, so we stopped straight away then, and it had ripped the loom down and ripped the loom apart. So we managed to splice it together and change some fuses and get it back together. But I think we just took a bit too long doing it in the stage, and we're out. Unfortunately, we did our best. Our best wasn't good enough today.
They won't let you back out at all now.
I don't think they will now, no. But, well, you can only do your best.
You tried very hard.
Well, we try very hard. I wanted to succeed this year for Dave as well as myself, but that's all you can do, your best.
Well, we're very sorry anyway.
Okay.
Thanks, Trevor.
Well, a sad end to Trevor and Dave's season, but for Richard and James, the championship was all theirs.
Talk to both of you. Richard, congratulations. Whatever happens now, you've got the championship. How do you feel about that?
We spoke to Trevor on the way out, and yes, I don't know, it hasn't really sunk in, I don't think, yet. We've still obviously got the last 3 stages to finish today and go and have some fun in the dark. But
keep it steady out there.
Yeah, unfortunate for Trevor for the tyre to catch his wiring loom and everything, but and that's rallying, I suppose. But yeah, it's been a good year, and we really enjoyed it. So.
And James, how about you? Have you enjoyed the season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because you have different point systems for drivers and co-drivers. It's just not necessarily that because Richard's won I would have, but we've all done both the events together, and it's gone well for both of us. So I think I'm a bit closer on points than he is, but yeah, we both won. Can't be beaten now, even if we retire. So
good, well done. Anyway, congratulations to you both. Thank you.
So here are the final positions for the co-drivers, and as it's now been decided to give a first, second and third overall award, that means that those in classes A, B and C jump up 1 place. And the same go for the drivers. Classes A, B and C all go up 1 place. And that brings us nicely on to the overall positions. Well, third overall and 150 points for Dave Henderson. That retirement costed him dearly after doing so well all season. And with Fiona Thornton finishing that last event, she climbs into 2nd overall. And on to the drivers' overall positions. 3rd overall with 148 points, Steve Colville. And just 2 points ahead is Trevor Martin with 2nd overall. And with a double whammy, it's congratulations to Richard Mitchell and James Morrie. And congratulations also to Bournemouth and District Car Club for winning the Club Challenge Trophy. Well, that's it. We hope you enjoyed Rally 2000. We'll see you in 2001.